know we wasn't bondage while we was yelling tired. No hands tied behind our back, but our spirits yelling wild. Do we go back to the same old things and compromise when we know that the same things lead to our demise? I know I got a message for my people, for my tribe. Will we learn our lesson, turn away from evil and
What's poppin' YouTube? Back with another video. Today we're reacting to man buys his dream truck, then gets arrested by driving a stolen truck. Yeah, let's get into the video. Did I read that right? Or am I?
Turn around. Come on. I have no idea.
Wait, what?
Turn around.
Innocent Coast Guard officer.
Come on. I have no idea what's happening right now.
Coast Guard officer Shane Sprague bought his dream truck from a car dealership in South Florida. For many years, Shane had wanted this specific truck, a GMC 1500 AT4X. He worked hard, he made sacrifices in order to save the money for the down payment. He test drove the truck, he loved it. He put down a $15,000 deposit, traded in a 2012 Ford Focus, and financed the rest for the $61,230 purchase price through this car dealer. A dealership employee even snapped a photo of Shane looking happy with the purchase, and later texted him thanking him for the sale and wishing him well. But 10 days later, on July 1st, an unmarked F-150 rammed his rear bumper, and he was arrested at gunpoint by Broward County Sheriff's deputies. Apparently, the dealership had mistakenly reported his brand new truck stolen.
So the vehicle was reported stolen out of the dealership, because it was Doral Volkswagen that basically reported it as stolen.
But rather than do their job competently in realizing this before they rammed him or pointed guns at him or took him into an interrogation room for an extended period of time, Shane was forced to prove his own innocence to these officers who still didn't let him go.
That's the sales guy?
Yeah, this is here. Pleasure meeting you in the truck. Ali. Hi, Shane. Real pleasure meeting you today. Thank you for your business. Best wishes and happy murdering Ali. Doral Volkswagen. Cool.
This is the very reason that you have to constantly safeguard your personal private information. Credit reporting agency TransUnion suffered a data breach on August 28th, exposing sensitive data, including names, dates of birth, the long time change. So it 100 and few find exclusive 24 documents that he had signed out of registration for the truck off the dealer's lot. Footage was obtained by .com/civil and use code CIVIL to get an exclusive 60% off just for my audience. Now let's get back to this video. This footage was obtained by Florida State Bodycam. I'll link their channel and the video down below. It was June 21st, 2025 that Shane drove his dream truck off the dealer's lot. He had spent 4 hours at Doral Volkswagen that day, where he digitally signed all of the sales documents, was issued a new registration for the truck, and after having made a down payment was given a key to the truck as well as a flash drive with a digital copy of all of the documents that he had signed. The dealership
Wait, did he do that? Instead of having all these papers, I need that. What the heck? Get so much papers.
employee took a photo of Shane smiling as he sat in the front seat of his new truck, and then he drove.
Barely can close my glove compartment.
Off the lot and drove home, happy that he was now the proud owner of a new truck. Afterwards, the dealership employee sent Shane a text thanking him and wishing him well. And for the next,
in my opinion, that should be proof enough, and that hard drive. Plug it into the computer. Boop boop boop. Everything. Registration. All the what do you call those things again? All the safeties or the safety policies he got from the dealerships, because you know they do try to oversell you at the dealership. I don't know if y'all bought a car from a dealership before, but they were trying to oversell you. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, yeah.
10 days, Shane drove his new truck every day, driving from his home in Sunrise, Florida, to his place of work at the Opelika Coast Guard Station. Even though the dealership had all of Shane's contact information, including his home address in Sunrise, Florida. He received no communications from them during this time period about any issue with the truck. On July 1st, 2025, Shane's day took
They have my boy looking crazy here, bro. Look at my boy. They have my boy looking crazy.
a terrifying turn. That day, he went to work like normal at the Coast Guard station. Then, in the afternoon, he left work to go to a physical therapy appointment in Broward County, Florida. After finishing the physical therapy session, he walked to his new truck. He sat in the driver's seat. Almost immediately, an unmarked Ford F-150 rammed the back bumper of his new truck, pinning him into the parking space.
Yo, I have a story time. What the heck? So the power didn't go, but what happened was my foot, unplugged the light that's shining on my beautiful skin right now. But yeah, let's not talk about it. Let's get back to the video.
He saw blue and red lights flashing all around him. He was shocked. He did not know what was happening. With guns drawn, multiple Broward Sheriff's deputies surrounded him. They ordered him out of the truck. In the middle of the parking lot at the physical therapy place, with bystanders watching, the Broward Sheriff's deputies ordered Shane to lift his shirt to make sure he had no weapons and to walk towards them.
You guys, nobody else in the car? Turn around. We have anybody. Come on. What is going on? Hey, Jerry, what you got on your side? Give me, you got an extra pair. Hey, you got an extra pair? Hey, anybody else with you? Nobody else with you? What's happening, guys? Hey, go driver's side approach, Jerry. Got it? Go driver's side approach. Got it?
Yo, I have a story time of me getting arrested by accident. Bro. Okay, this quick. First of all, SWAT, boot door down. AMs, arrested, taken to the station, holding cell. Whole day. Middle of nowhere. Or if you want a story time, I need at least 100 comments. Actually, no, I'm gonna up it. Give me 500 comments, and you'll get that story time. 500 comments, you'll get story time.
I got nothing on me. Actually, I'm going to put you in here. Wherever you guys want.
Yeah.
I'll walk in real quick.
He was humiliated in front of the
That's what I was about to say, bro. Humiliated. Like stripped. Just feel like it's unexplainable, bro. Like this, bro. I just know the feeling, like knowing you're innocent and like you're just like, what is going on? All this for me?
bystanders, as well as the physical therapy staff, and he was just stuffed into the back of a police cruiser, even though he had committed no criminal offenses. Shane asked multiple times, but the deputies never told him why he had been handcuffed or why he was now sitting in the back of a police cruiser.
Can you guys tell me what's going on?
So the lead detective's gonna come over here and explain everything to you. Just give us a second. Right here. You got it? Is that the one that comes right to the chest?
Yeah.
More times, I don't know. Like, is it that police don't know what's going on? Or they do know what's going on, but they just don't tell you? Because I feel like sometimes just be like, oh, everybody, I need all responding units in the area on a takedown, you know? And they don't really know. You just know the procedure of a takedown, you know?
Coast Guard. Yeah, I'm the maintenance officer for the Coast Guard. They're stationed in Oklahoma. I have no idea what's happening right now.
I'm trying to get the main detective to come here.
Well, I don't want to like jump the gun and explain everything to you as I'm a detective. So I don't want to
explain everything to you.
Right now. Yeah, he'll make more sense of what's going on. Like I said, I wish I could just go ahead and tell you, but I don't want to step on the toes. Yeah, arrested.
Right now you're just detained, pending an investigation, so you're not arrested. They're gonna come over here, they're gonna talk to you, they're gonna tell you everything that's going on. So that you can understand, because I know you're confused right now.
Yeah.
They'll come over here and they'll explain everything to you.
Yeah, whatever you guys need. What's that? I said I wish you guys wouldn't hit my truck. I just got it. I just got the text message that my payment stuff just started.
For the truck?
Yeah. Yep. 19? Alright. Second best is the point. Did you make it to a 2-month or was that beginning? What's that? Okay. Alright. We'll take you back to the office more likely so you can talk to them there formally and they can explain it.
Would you try to say if you want to come here real quick before we take you, or?
You're not being charged with anything right now. You're not under arrest for any crime right now. You're just being investigated for something. I'm so lost right now.
Shane says that he's so lost right now. Well, he's not the only one who's so lost at this point. These Broward County Sheriff's deputies are telling Shane that he's not under arrest, that he's just under investigation, and he's being detained pursuant to that investigation. Meanwhile, the video and the audio shows us that there is, in fact, no investigation taking place. The only thing that there is taking place is an arrest, which, pursuant to the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, there has to be a warrant to arrest Shane, or for a warrantless arrest, there has to be probable cause, which would mean that these police officers who handcuffed this man, who put him in the back of a police car, and who are now going through the stuff inside his truck, would have to have some information and belief that Shane had committed the crime for which he's being arrested. Probable cause. Instead, this video shows that these deputies apparently don't know what the hell is going on. But Shane does know what's going on. He's telling them this is his brand new truck. He's a U.S. Coast Guard officer. He has no idea what they're talking about. He's at a loss. He's done nothing wrong. Had Shane been detained because they were investigating whether Shane had done anything wrong, one would probably listen to what he's saying. That's what we would call clues. But because they didn't, there really can't be any doubt here that a warrantless arrest took place, for which probably...
Are you thinking about starting your trading journey, but you're unsure where to begin? 3 years ago, I was in the exact same spot, but then I discovered...
Cause is required.
You're coming down, right? Yeah. Hey, you just had some money, your phone, and your wallet, okay? I'm leaving the book back in our back there, okay? You guys gonna take my truck, or how? I think my son's up in, he's in Boca. So how did anybody come get my truck?
Okay, I don't know what's happening with the truck right now. Just get the detectives to, they're, like I'm saying, they're gonna try to do.
Yeah, no.
The deputy searched his truck tossed his personal belongings around, ultimately leaving them in the truck and towing the truck. He was transported to a nearby police station, put in a holding cell, and told to wait. While waiting, he still had not been told why he had been arrested. Later, he was taken to an interview room where he met with detectives from the Doral Police Department who finally told him that everything that had just happened had something to do with his new truck. They told him that his truck had been reported stolen by the Doral Volkswagen dealership.
All right.
I would sue the dealership and I will sue the officers, because that is just straight up wrong. Like, you just bought a car. You have all the receipts, whether it be picture, we have documents, like whether it be messages, and still between this guy, like he's I don't know. Yo, how much cruises did you see? Oh.
So obviously we need to talk to you in reference to the incident for today, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, it's about your car, okay? What I want to know is how you got the car, when you got the car, by what means. Just give me the rundown, how everything started with it.
I'm super nervous. So, go.
Take your time.
All right, Doral Volkswagen.
Okay.
Last Saturday.
Okay, well, you know, around what time?
I think I finished around 2 p.m.
Okay. Okay, and what happened there?
Drove off, went to my girlfriend's house.
Okay, let's not fast forward too much. So, you went to Doral Volkswagen
Yeah.
with the intention.
To purchase a new vehicle.
Okay, and then what happened after that?
Showed up, they came out, I said, hey, I had that vehicle particular picked out. I called in the morning.
Who'd you speak?
The first time I spoke with just a regular person, but then when I got there, Ali was my sales representative.
Is that a nickname or is that his full name?
I think that's his full name. That's what his business card says.
Okay.
And then I also spoke with the general service manager. His first name is Chris.
Okay.
And he's a friend of a friend of mine's mom.
Okay.
So Chris kind of helped work the deal. Test drove the truck. Was exactly what I wanted. Pulled back in. They looked over. My son had a Ford Focus that I was trading in.
Okay.
They looked over the Ford Focus. They did their numbers on trade-in stuff. I didn't really want anything for the Focus. I think they came back with $1,500 for that. I was like, yep, I want the truck.
Okay.
They were very quick on the deal. We agreed on a price.
Any documents were given?
Yeah.
You have the sales documents?
In my house, yeah.
They're at your house?
Mm-hmm.
And the sales documents have everything for the truck?
Everything, yeah.
Okay.
It was actually really, I would say, easier because I hadn't bought a car.
My dear brothers and sisters, a child wakes up not from hunger, not from the cold, but from thirst. His lips.
Shoot. 15 years. I drive an old Tacoma. My son now drives. I don't know if any of you guys are Tacoma kids, but I almost cried when I had it.
I can imagine.
But yeah, it was super easy. Everything was online. I have a disc with like all the paperwork.
Okay. So they gave you a disc?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a USB thumb drive.
Do you remember who exactly was the sales representative? I know you said Ali, but any other,
Ali.
any nicknames or any last name, business card, anything?
I have his business
You have
card.
his business card?
Yeah, I have his business card.
Perfect. So then you did the documents for the purchase of the vehicle, and then what happened after that?
Did the documents, went to the, what I call finance manager.
Okay.
Went to finance manager, did all our financing. Had some issues transferring over some money. That was kind of a pain, so I ended up having to put $15,000 down.
Okay.
So I transferred over like $5,000 on my American Express, and then like $7,000 through USA, which was like my limit.
Okay. Question for you, sorry to interrupt. What was the sticker price on the car?
61.9.
Was it brand new?
It's used.
Used? How many miles?
22,000.
Okay.
Put like 400 on it, I think.
Okay.
If that. I put that on there.
You drove it today to the Coast Guard Bay?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, and then back to physical therapy.
Okay. You're recovering from an ailment?
Yes.
Okay.
I hurt my back doing deadlifts.
Oh, okay. All right. So the reason why that you're in this position, okay? So the vehicle was reported stolen out of the dealership. Okay. It could be a miscommunication on their end because it was Doral Volkswagen that basically reported it as stolen.
Yeah.
So you got the tag from the dealer, and they told you they were going to transfer the tag.
Yeah, the registration's in the glove box.
So the tag that was on the truck today.
Was on my Focus.
Okay, so it was previously on your car.
Yeah,
Okay,
registered.
so it's your tag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it was on a Focus previously.
2012 Ford Focus.
Okay. As far as payments, you haven't paid the truck? You haven't paid for anything yet?
So I paid $15,000 cash. It was paid for my down payment.
Okay.
And I just got my notification today that it's on my phone. I can show you on the text message that my payments are getting ready to start.
Okay. And as part of the purchase agreement, was there any documentation that you had to present after you drove the vehicle off the lot, like the next day or the week after?
Yeah.
Nothing? So they signed, you already signed, and the truck was yours?
Yes. So as a matter of fact, because on Saturday,
I don't know about y'all, but that pen is pissing me off. Stop doing that with the pen, bro.
we couldn't get the full transfer done. I called the finance manager back on
What's his name?
Tuesday.
This is Kraken, the easy way to start exploring crypto. From your
It's not a
first
sponsor,
trade
but
to
download
managing
Kraken.
your portfolio.
Not a sponsor, but download Kraken. Kraken definitely gets you started as a beginner trader or investor. Yep, Kraken. All right, get off my screen.
Mr. Sprague, shocked by the accusations, told the detectives that he bought the truck and he had proof on his phone.
I don't have my phone.
Number bring it.
What's
Number bring it.
Frank?
Frank?
Is the service center.
The tag that you had out on the truck now, that's the tag that was on the Focus?
That was the tag that was on the Focus.
Have you ever owned a Chevy?
No.
No?
I think a Blazer, like when I was in high school.
What color?
Black.
At some point, while he was talking to the detectives, a detective told Shane that the truck registered to him was still on Doral Volkswagen's lot and that he had driven off with the wrong truck.
So the tag that was on your truck, Mary, it comes back to a Chevy pickup. Okay. And that Chevy pickup's under your name.
Should be that Chevy pickup. Or that GMC pickup.
No. So the tag that's attached to the truck now, when we run that tag, it comes back to a Chevy pickup under your name.
What?
Yeah.
So
It never belonged to, was never attached. Well, I don't want to say it was never
do you mind
attached.
just looking up the
Eventually, the detectives gave Mr. Sprague his phone, and he showed them the text messages that he had exchanged with Ali, the Doral Volkswagen salesperson, and that also showed the license plate of this AT4X truck.
Oh, here's some more messages. This was from my sales guy.
That's the sales guy?
Yeah, this is here. We can leave it in the truck.
Ali?
Ali.
Okay.
Can I see?
Yeah.
I'm the dealer. Leave it in the truck.
Yeah. Can we call him?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Dom. I think he's the old dude that works in there. He's been there like 12 years.
So one detective calls Ali, who was the salesperson who sold him the truck, and he exits the interview room.
Is this Ali? How you doing, Ali? This is Sergeant. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, there's
Dropping.
the tag on the truck.
That's when they put it on the dealership? Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Shane. Real pleasure meeting you today. Thank you for your business. Best wishes and happy murdering Ali, Doral Volkswagen.
Cool.
And this was, all right, just so we got it straight, June 21st. So that's 2 Saturdays ago, right?
Let me verify. Yeah, Saturday before last.
Yeah, 2 Saturdays. Yeah, I think the truck has got a low jack on it too. Which is probably how you guys found me at Baylake.
it's well over an hour after Shane had been arrested at gunpoint. He had answered all their questions. Ironically, during this interrogation so far, the only investigation that occurred was Shane's investigation, using his phone to show these so-called detectives that there was some sort of clerical mistake occurring here. Did they immediately release him with an apology and then go swear out a warrant for whichever employee at the car dealership filed a false police report? No, of course not.
Yeah, so basically, this is just a formality. At the end of the day, we don't know what we have until we investigate a little further. That's why we interview. Once we verify all the details.
Actually, the way that this is supposed to work is you guys, who are supposedly detectives, are supposed to do this little investigation thing before you arrest somebody in public in front of their physical therapists, humiliating and degrading them. And that's also why you're supposed to do that investigation and then present those facts to a neutral and detached magistrate to review that evidence for the existence of probable cause. I mean, how lazy and incompetent do you have to be to perform zero investigation and just arrest the guy by ramming him and holding him at gunpoint and bringing him in handcuffs into your office because you're too lazy to go out to the scene, and having him explain to you what could have been cleared up in 5 minutes at the scene with none of this happening?
There's nothing to hide in this one. I mean, clearly we're going through, just going, this is, what I don't understand though is like the tag thing.
That's we'll talk about that after. We just need to verify. Where'd he go? He's on the phone with the sales rep.
Yeah, so there's a Carfax and there's a armrest.
Okay, so basically it seems that they... Okay.
It sounds like they messed up.
Yeah.
After speaking to Ali and reviewing Shane's phone messages, the detectives realized for the first time that something must be wrong. They told Shane that the tag on his AT4X truck was not assigned to it. However, the detectives eventually confirmed that Shane purchased the AT4X truck from Doral Volkswagen on June 21st, 2025, and told him the location of where his truck had been towed and released him.
They basically, is it your...
The location where the truck has been towed and released him. If I would smoke you guys, I swear to you.
That's his phone. And then if you swipe to the Carfax, it comes back to the 1500.
Yeah.
It is a 1500.
Yeah, but it's like a diesel, like lower model. Because that's an AT4. This is coming back to...
That's an AT4X.
My bad.
So yeah, it seems like once we can...
Just smile a little bit.
No, yeah.
At this point,
Just don't beat me up, man.
No. Hopefully we didn't treat you too rough. It's just...
I want to hug when I'm done.
Okay. We'll talk after this.
Maybe some coffee.
I got some advice after this.
Yeah, once he's done with it, he's actually talking to the sales rep once he comes back.
Okay.
And they're about to throw the dealership.
I'll just tell you straight up, you can sue them.
Well, now the tables have turned and the cops are going into CYA mode, and they're about to throw the dealership completely under the bus. And what ended up happening was Shane filed a lawsuit against Doral Volkswagen. And looking at this footage and looking at the allegations in that lawsuit, which I will link below, it appears that they deserve every bit of that lawsuit. But as we know from numerous other videos I've covered, like Walmart videos, for instance, just because Karen at Walmart calls 911 and reports either correct or incorrect allegations, that doesn't make Walmart legally responsible for the choices, the decisions that law enforcement officers make with that information, whether true or not.
There's always this monkey in the middle thing, like, oh, no, I don't want to take the blame. I don't want to take the blame. Take the blame. Don't take the blame. Like, bro, just pay the people what they deserve. There's always, the court system is always something. There's always something. Like, it's not even about who's right anymore. It's about what you can prove to be true. Like, if you can prove what you're saying and manipulate the situation, you would win.
That they're given by some third party. So even if the dealership mistakenly or negligently or recklessly or even intentionally misreported Shane's new truck as being a stolen vehicle that actually belongs to them, that does not automatically then just justify law enforcement officers ramming into your vehicle, pulling you out at gunpoint, arresting you, taking you down to the station, and interrogating you for an hour or hour plus. Mere reports from a car dealership or Walmart or Karen, that does not equate to probable cause to arrest somebody without a warrant. That might be enough for reasonable suspicion to detain somebody and investigate the allegations further, which is what should have been done in this case, because I'm sure this actually happens all the time. And we don't see police departments across the country every time this happens going out and just ramming the vehicle and not even looking at the obvious indications that it's a mistake, that the person's completely innocent. So in my opinion, in addition to suing the dealership, they also should have sued every law enforcement officer who played a part in helping to make this happen. And the worst thing that happened here was that they took this clerical report that this vehicle was stolen from a dealership. We're not talking about allegations of a carjacking. And using that alone with no corroboration, with no common sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you said the car was stolen. Okay, so when was it stolen? How was it stolen? Why was it stolen? Like, where is it? This...
Going straight to violence, ramming the vehicle, and aiming deadly weapons at this guy. There was no information indicating that this man, Shane, was armed or dangerous or posed any sort of immediate threat to these officers to justify aiming their guns at him. That is in and of itself a Fourth Amendment violation, and the dealership is not responsible. They did not ask for that. They do not have the legal power to direct police officers to do that. But then again, maybe they should have known that that is what would happen. After all, we are talking about the Broward County Sheriff's Office, the same office I just recently featured in my video about the wrong mom who was arrested off of the cruise ship at Christmas time under very similar circumstances. I'll post a full copy of the lawsuit at the link below, and I'll continue to follow this one, so you can follow along by subscribing both.
Yo, that was a mouthful to... Whoa! Whoa! I'm not even gonna repeat what I just said. Yo, whoa! That was a lot of information that we got, guys. Please comment down below and let me know what you think. Like, comment, share.